Hello everybody, welcome back to GodRPGaming, and today I started another Let's Build, and this is a Let's Build a Village. To start off, I built the first tower using a great wooden frame and just went on from there. I did change the texture pack a little bit so I didn't have to deal with lag from the texture pack, but when I do the tour of the village when it's all done, I'll make sure to have the Spax texture pack on. Now, one thing I certainly liked about this tower is it had a lot of detail, and you'll see later, just the amount of detail I added was just amazing, and I really liked it. Alright guys, this is about 40 minutes of recording, and so is the other one, so they're about the same, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I did skip around quite a bit. Right here I started to add on the roof, which I think looks amazing. It had a little overhang of stone bricks, which, you know, perfectly okay. And we just built it up and made it nice and round. Okay, here's where I added some detail to the back, and I just added some wooden logs sticking out, and you'll see it in a minute. I didn't like this right here, so I actually deleted it and just shortened it down to about 2 sticking out. And I got this idea from Brian, who did some Let's Builds a little while ago, and I just really like this. I then proceeded to world edit the tower and make another one right next to it. Boop. Alright, and here's when I started to add the exterior textures to the little area that we're going to build in. I just needed to add kind of a mountainside or exterior texture to it. To add the exterior texture, I actually used world edit, and the command is / brush, spear, and then stone. And after I was done with that, I actually had to start working on the village itself. Now, the reason I added this mountainside in is not only for visual effects, it's actually going to play into part of the village in a little bit, in a few videos. So the path is about 3 wide, kind of normal NPC village made out of gravel, and I honestly think it looks alright. Now, I didn't add any lighting in this entire video, mostly because I wanted to do the lighting later on. Here's where I added kind of more pathways, and I started our first building, which is kind of a manor. It's going to be like a rich person's house, not really the town hall. The town hall comes much later. And I used this sticking out wood again, which I don't know, but I just like it. Even though it's probably not the right way to use it, I just like the way it looks. I added a stone brick, not stone brick, but I added a stone wall and a stone floor, not stone, cobblestone floor and ceiling. Just to add a little bit of detail, I added some more of those sticking out wood, but I added them a little bit bare. Okay, here's it done. As you see, I have a lot of leeway and a lot of detail to it, and I really like it, and the roof is amazing. I also added a kind of yard area with leaves and a wooden frame. Okay, here I'm building another building. Now, this might be the town hall in the future. I'm not sure, but I did build another building that I think is going to be the town hall. And I think this actually took the longest to build. I don't know why. I just had a really crazy idea for detail, and it failed. So I had to restart it. I think this is the best, one of the best looking buildings here because it's just so nice, and the wood is all, and there's actually like an entrance, and then it sprawls out into the living room. I'll show you that in the tour. Here's the part where I watch myself suffer while placing these blocks. I don't know what it is, but there's something oddly satisfying about you, like watching yourself place blocks. And I basically just added the roof in here, which actually took quite a long time. Once I was done, I needed to start working on the basic house, because every village has a basic kind of farmhouse or whatever. And I used the sticking out wood again, and the cobblestone, and log and wood look, because I just like it. It's a nice look. And again, I used World Edit to copy this building. I built every building by hand. I did not use any World Edit with them. But I copied, the original building, I didn't use World Edit, but the other buildings I did. I just added a few leaves and textures just to make it look nice. And the leaves will play into, later, the more details of the scenery I really add. After I was done, I did a little copy pasting. And once I was done that, I needed to start working on the farm. The farm took quite a while as well, mostly because of the slabs that I had to put down over the water. I mean, I could have put lily pads down, but I really just wanted to go with the slab look. I used World Edit for most of this, except building the outside, or the frame, if you will. I put buttons on each of the blocks, and I'll show you later, again, in more detail in the tour. This has got to be the most excruciating part. I tried to World Edit the slabs, and it just didn't work, so I had to put them down by hand. And, I mean, it wasn't the most excruciating thing to do, but it wasn't very pleasant, because slabs are really, I don't know, they're just hard to place on the water. The reason I use slabs is because it allows the water to get to all the blocks and be nice and lovely. Once I was done with this, I just added in a bunch of seeds, and I went on to copy and paste some more buildings in. So the building to the left that I just built a little while ago, I think it may be the town hall. But what I'm building right now is what I thought would be the town hall. As you can see, I added some more buildings in behind, and I added 2 more towers in, and I really don't know if I want to keep them there, so I may delete them. Now, this actually took quite a while, too, because I didn't know where to really put the blocks, and I didn't count right. So it got really weird, and I had to actually shorten it up a bit. And to this day, it's still not done. The interior, I mean. The exterior is pretty much complete, but the interior needs some help. Okay, guys, we're nearing the end here, so I'm just going to leave you in silence for the rest of the video. I hope you guys enjoy this little tutorial, or not tutorial, let's build. And the next episode, I'll be building some more buildings. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.